JC here, yet again with Steel Beasts. This game has been patched to version 4.397, and I just wanted to have a game. By the way, a very small comment. I love how the makers of Steel Beasts, they just release patches. They just go for it. There is no fuss. No, like, oh, we promise we're going to deliver this or that. And compared to one specific company that, you know, is getting very thick with their promises and unfinished products. So these guys, it just, you know, oh, here's a patch. Hope you like it. Boom. There we go. This patch doesn't have too many platforms or anything like that. But, you know, it is a patch, and they have not been, you know, fuzzing around that, oh, we're going to launch a patch. Just do it. I wish more companies would be like this, like, you know, that the hype train could be stopped like forever. But anyway, just a rant. I just wanted to have a game. I created this scenario. This is self-edited, and I'm gonna do some disclaimers. This is non-political. You will clearly recognize who I'm playing with. You will recognize the two parties that are in this scenario. I'm not making any political claim. Don't make any political claims in the comments, please, because they're going to be deleted. War is a tragedy. We have to remember that you know, it is an awful thing to be in a war. So that being said, the scenario is a bit non-tactically kosher, because we will have an enemy force which is a mechanized, is coming from the south. It is a mechanized company reinforced with armor, and they're trying to break through this line. I am the green side. There is an anti-tank ditch, and if you zoom in, you will see a trench line, and we have caliber 50s, we have infantry, and we have some javelin launchers. In the back we have some mortars to provide some support. Not many. I believe we have around 2 mortars, and some, you know, transport and supply train over there. And this tank is a donation from our friends. It's an M1A1, and we have it a bit in the back. I don't want to put this in the front because, you know, there is gonna be a lot of firepower coming from the south. One against many, not a good idea. So I'm gonna keep it over there and see what happens. If there is a effective breach, my hope it is that I can take them take the enemy kind of fragmented in the reverse slope. This is going down to this sort of body of water, and well, here it is, our reserve, which is you know, in this fantasy scenario is kind of shared among the different sectors and the different trenches. These are 2 T-72s and some reconnaissance troops to make some cleanup. So that being said, let's dive into the action. Thank you. And this is a view of our trench line. You will see in the back a tree line, which is a reality of the real world war. Unfortunately, in these parts of the world, there is a lot of planes, and tree lines are very much appreciated because they are the only places where you can find some concealment. And look at that, this is just an RT barrage from the enemy. The troops in the trench are taking cover. There is some smoke to mask the advancement. So let's see where this thing goes. And this is a bit unnerving. You see the smoke, and you can hear the vehicles coming towards you. Really very eerie. I see some puffs. Some machine guns are blasting. It's gonna get really interesting. Now it's about to hit the fan. I don't know if you heard the caliber 50 and the cannon of the BMP responding to it, and we can just guess the shapes of the BMPs coming through. So this is gonna be tough. I don't know if you notice those white flashes on the BMPs. Those are likely caliber 50 rounds bouncing on the BMP.
We're taking fire here.
So, something is going on in our left flank. I see some vehicles thrown there, so maybe it's time to bring up the Abrams, some sort of fighting position. And as you notice, I am jumping from team to team. That's the way I like to play Steel Beasts.
We're taking fire here. We're taking fire here. Permission to retreat. We're taking fire here. We're taking fire here. 2-4, we're taking fire here.
This is a view from the gunner's seat, the M1 Abrams tank. The Lone Ranger now, I am moving towards the tree line, the trench line. I can see the smoke, the smoldering BMPs and other vehicles. The enemy has suffered considerable losses, but now my concern is, did they cross with their infantry, or that's gonna be tricky. So I'm gonna go to commander's view to see if I can, you know, from the top of the turret, I can guess, or I can see, get a glimpse of what's up ahead.
We're taking fire here. Permission to retreat.
I see some infantry moving over there. Are these our own men retreating?
This is 2-1. We're taking fire here.
That could be very rare. Ah, confirm it. This enemy infantry. They made it through. I don't want to approach too much because, you know, they have RPGs and they can ruin some of my systems. And I won't be able to engage those tanks that are on the other side. Well, it is time to bring those T-72s in the back. I don't think that the reverse slope is good enough for infantry. Let me have the T-72s take a look at that from there, from the distance, to see what they can do. I don't want to go there, to be honest. So let's wait until they come up. I also have seen that, unfortunately, our reserve cavalry vehicles are under fire right now. So we'll have to play a bit of the waiting game here. So here is our T-72 coming from the distance, from the depth. There should be another one. Oh, it's going in formation. See the tree line back in the distance over there. So it's a little bit of trouble yet.
Identified. Fire heat. We're taking fire here.
The T-72 has already identified troops. As you can see, it has better optics than the M1A1. And I'm just trying to get some situational awareness. I don't see the M1, but high explosive rounds. I hope they make a good job with that.
Fire.
Is that the tank?
2-1, we're taking fire here.
Shoot at it. It's not responding, so it's very unlikely. Enemy artillery. Let's move out. Let's look for another battle position. New battle position. That's the M1. Infantry in front seems to be dead. We should be clear for the M1 to move forward. I hope.
2-1, we're taking fire here.
I just called the mortar mission on the suspected tank, enemy tank positions to see if I can spot them, but I can't. Let's see what our javelin man can do. Well, nothing. Has to be some fault of the terrain. Just a PMP. Okay. Well, time to man it up. Bring that tank to the front. There we go. Oh, there they are. This is a type of shootout that I don't like, you know, always in the same position. Oh, wow, was hit. Wow, considerable damage. Oh, God, I have to go back. There is one tank left. I destroyed one. But I will have to bring the T-72 to do the cleanup. And this is taking a few minutes later. One of the tanks of the T-72s suffered some damage during the bombardment. So I'm just going forward to the Treeline with just one. And this is the end. The enemy have done a lot of damage to our troops, but nonetheless we're still in possession of the Treeline. I hope you enjoyed this, and thank you very much for watching.